G'day, this is Bill here from Musex. I'm just here to talk about this Studio 49 xylophone, classroom xylophone I've got in for repair, and I thought I'd make a little bit of a video presentation based on some of the other things that I've seen on the internet regarding repairing these things. One strange video I did see was where somebody declaring they were going to do a repair starts off by simply pulling all the nails out and all this sort of thing without saying why you've got to pull out the nails. And that could be a bit catastrophic if you were to try this on this particular instrument, because some years ago, maybe 20 years ago, Studio 49 started making these boxes out of a fiberglass sort of foam resin. And they look perfectly the same on the outside, it looks like timber, but if you look inside, you'll notice that it's actually like a fiberglass foam, and if you have a look in here, you can actually see the Studio 49 logo imprinted on the fiberglass. So with this particular instrument, if you were to try and pull these nails out, you would rip out part of the fiberglass, because it's actually an upside down nail. The nail head is embedded in the fiberglass, and were you to try and rip this out, you'd have to exert a lot of force and you would destroy the thing in the process. So don't do that. Quite often the fiberglass is broken away if the xylophone's been hit on the side and split off. It's quite easy to glue back with araldite. That's one thing that I do. I'll make another video at some stage when I do get an instrument in for repair that has a broken size, but this one's in pretty good nick. So in repairing these, people often have improvised with various things. This one here, somebody used some material that is often used in excluding weather from doors, a weather stripping sort of material. And what they found, of course, is that this is actually deadening out the bar, because it's actually sitting against the bar at a point other than the node point, which is another technicality. But anyway, so I'm getting rid of this stuff here. I've already taken this one off. And what this person has done is they put little plastic things around the pins, which is also fine. That usually comes off fairly easily, and just to rip all that off. And what I've done on this side is taken it off already. Now, these days, this sort of thing here is readily available. It's actually made for another instrument. It's actually distributed mainly in Australia by a mob called Optimum Percussion in Sydney. Give them a call, they put it on their website. And it's actually intended for repairing their particular instruments, their Optimum instruments, but it's a copy of the Studio 49 material. So once you've taken this off, this is very easy to replace. It just goes over like this. Each pin is covered. There's no gluing required. It just sort of sits there. So it is a very easy repair to do yourself. And goes on simply like this. And that's one side done. Just push it down. And the other side goes on just the same. You will notice that the two sides are different. The one, the further side from the player, has got a little bit at the end here, which fits in there, so that goes in there. Whereas this end starts off with the material cut right up to the pin. So you do have to make sure that you put the correct side on, otherwise it won't quite work out. But it's a very easy repair to do, and please don't try and rip these nails out. It'll only end in tears, to say the least. Yeah, so that's a little guide to repairing these Studio 49 instruments. In the past, I have actually repaired this by the material, just a tubing that goes in between, circle snakes in between, like a lot of instruments do. That's fine, that works quite well. But if you want to get back to the original sort of thing, this is the best way to go. It actually gives you the best performance, because it supports the bar exactly on the right point at which it's not going to deaden the bar. And it works by far the best, and it's a very, very easy repair to do. Thank you for watching.